Hey, let's play and welcome back to more World of Hockey. This is Season 2 of Series 2. Just a little refresher for those of you who may have missed last video. The Cincinnati Gorillas were the Series 2 World of Hockey champions. We're in the World Cup from the Sweden Vikingar. We did not make it. A couple of new teams obviously made it. Japan was there, France was there, Spain and Egypt were both there, and so was Italy. So a lot of new teams making it. So Elias Pettersson led our team in points. We kept Corey in the AHL, which I think might have been a mistake. He'll definitely be playing top-line minutes this year because a lot of the guys grew besides him. I think we also have the 5th round pick in the draft, if I'm not mistaken. Or not 5th round, 5th overall pick in the draft. So we're going to jump into that, and hopefully our scouts did their job. Is it 5? It is 5 indeed. So I'm going to go into the draft class right here. And we'll take a look. So we got Podolskin, who's actually Podkolzin, however you pronounce his name, I have no idea. Not in the game, but I made him. Matthew Boldy, same thing, not in the game, but I made him. Henry Ecker, who is a 99 overall, somehow is 3rd rated. That's how broken this game is. But he'll probably go pretty high, I'd imagine. He'll go 3rd at least. Capo Caco. Who else? Did I make anybody else? Let me just take a little look. I know that 2 guys already got picked up in Jack Hughes and Trevor Zegras, I believe, were in the actual draft. But I bumped some of these guys up a bit. I think I bumped up Raphael Lavoie a bit as well, and Philip Tomasino, because they're guys that are supposed to be in the draft. But anyways, so we got the 5th pick, so it's more likely that we're going to get probably Capo Caco would be my guess. Is probably who I'm going to draft, if he's still there, that is. So let's sim options, and we'll sim to user pick. So there goes Ecker, 99 overall, like I predicted. It's so annoying. I really wish I would have got him out. It's just funny to me that he's an elite medium talent at 99 overall, but he goes 3rd over a guy that's elite medium and top 6 high. It doesn't make any sense scouting-wise, but sure, there he is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my boy Capo Caco here because he's my boy. I got to go with him. I think he's going to be 1st overall. I think he should go 1st overall in this year's draft. He probably won't though, so we're going to take Capo Caco. He's 78 overall. I'll probably have him play in the NHL as well. I want to look at the draft class as well, just see what we have going on deeper into the rounds, if there's any hidden talent players that I might have scouted. Franchise goalies, perhaps. It doesn't seem like it's... there's good old Farnsworth Bentley, though. That's a creation of Telon and I. So he's like a new Chad Kingsley, just for you people to know. So we're going to sim here. We're going to sim the rest of the picks until we get to the 2nd round. We'll see where everyone went in this round. Bowen Bryant's going to Australia. Philip Broberg's going to Switzerland. Kirby Duck to Baltimore. Cousins to China. Peyton Krebs to Houston. Alex Kaliev to flipping Louisville Lions. Raphael Lavoie is going to Alabama. Ryan Suzuki is going to Finland. Thomas Harley to Italy. Victor Soderstrom to France. Philip Tomasino to Utah. Matthew Robertson's going to Hamilton. Sam Poulin is going to Wisconsin. Nolan Foote to British Columbia. All right. So there's still some good players up for grabs. Farnsworth Bentley getting picked very high for a 36 overall guy. I probably would have taken him. He's going to Alberta, so that'll be interesting. Let's make a pick here. Jacob Peltier is pretty good. Mikhail Nishkinen, Mikko Kokkonen, Tyler Downey. Don't really recognize most of these people. Nicholas Robertson. What do I really need? That's the key right now. Should I just take I should probably just take the best player available. That'd probably be the best bet. My scouts didn't really do a very good job, it seems, at picking people up, which is unfortunate. But then again, I do have some pretty shit scouts right now. I'll pick more up in the free agency. But Jacob Peltier has got a gem, so we're going to go ahead and take him. He is the best player available, pretty much. So 60 overall, gem player. So, he'll be a bit of a project, but Let's go ahead and see if there's any more gems here in the third round that we're in right now. Hunter Jones, gem goalie. Why not? We do have, he's touted to, he's an elite medium, but he's still missing a scout rank, so he could be like a starter high or something like that. But, you know, gems are always good to have. We do have Carter Hart, so we're pretty much set with goaltending. We don't really need anything. Let's see if there's any more gems left. We have one more left. He's supposed to go 181. So what round are we in right now, number-wise? There's Nando Egenberger, who has fallen off a cliff, apparently. Didn't get drafted in the last one. He's supposed to be a pretty good player in real life, I think. Or at least he was. Guess he's not anymore. I'm gonna pick up Nando Egenberger and hope that what's-his-face is still there by the time we draft next, which he should be. I know he's an AHL top 6 high, but he could potentially get better than that. Alright, let's see if this gem is still here. He is, so we'll take Filstrom now. Samu Filstrom. And for our last pick, I guess, if there's anybody with a high potential. It doesn't really look like it. Let's see if there's anyone actually scouted. We got some bottom 6 guy in Grachev. That's the only guy that's actually scouted. That's going to be what he's supposed to be. So yeah, we'll go for the bottom 6 guy, Andre Grachev. You never know. He probably won't pan out. 51 overall. Yeah, probably won't happen. But I think we did an alright job in our first draft. Picking up Capo Caco, Jacob Peltier, and Jones. I think those will be 3 players that actually play for us in the future. Maybe not Jones, because like I said, we do have Carter Hart, but Peltier and Kako for sure. Jesse Pugliarvi accepted my contract extension, so did Ryan Donato, Oscar Lindbergh as well, Kuhnackel as well. I sent those off camera, but it doesn't really matter. They're not that big of a deal. So who do we need to sign? So we have Colton Parayko here as an 87 overall, so is Elias Pettersson, Brady Shea is an 86, so that's like our 2D men are pretty high up there right now, so that's good. Alex Tuchs jumped to an 85. I think he was a little bit lower than that. Dylan Strome jumped to an 85. I'm pretty sure he was lower than that as well. Could be wrong. But it's a good second-line center right there. Kreider's an 83, Madsen's an 83, Miller's an 82, Ryan Donato's an 81. I think he jumped a bit as well. I'm going to try to re-sign Milan Lucic. He doesn't want an extension, but we'll see if he will accept one. 1 year, 1.9 is fine by me if you want to take that. James Neal. I'll give you a 1 year deal at $2 million. You can walk if you don't want that. Honestly, I don't really care if you sign or not. Is it Joakim Ryan? Is that who that is? Yeah, Joakim Ryan. We'll go ahead and just look at the guys we need to sign first. Unsigned players. I'm gonna get Kako to a contract right away. Nando Egenberger, I'm going to sign as well, just to fill up some cap or some roster spots. Peltier. You know what? We'll sign all of our first ever draft picks here. See if any of them pan out. Get the goalie as well, so I don't forget him. 59 overall. It's not bad, honestly, for an 18-year-old goalie. Any RFA goalies, UFA goalies? Brian Elliott, Curtis McElhenney. I think I'll take Curtis McElhenney. I might take both, depending on how much Brian Elliott wants. I'll give him 1 year deal at 1.7. Okay, so let's look at skaters and the RFAs. So we have Joakim Ryan, Ryan Ellie, Peter Solaric, who I think I'll give a contract to. 2 year deal. Kim Kosla, I'll also give a contract to just for AHL purposes. Ryan Ellie, he's still relatively young. We'll give him a 1 year deal, or Remy Ellie, I should say. And Joakim Ryan, yeah, why not? It'd be a good depth piece. UFAs, Lucic and Neal, so they're both signed, so we'll see if they want to play for us. So Brian Ellie rejected. I feel that could impact the NHL roster more if we get a chance to play. Curtis McElhenney accepted, fine. Klosla accepted, Ellie accepted, Solaric accepted, Ryan accepted, Neal just rejected. He wants this free agent market, and so does James Neal. And all the young guys, of course, accepted. So we're just going to go straight into free agency. And we'll beef up our team through that. let's slim the free agency. First things first, we're going to get scouts before I forget, because we need some scouts. We need a lot better scouts than what we have. Pretty much anything that's better I'm going to take. I want to get better fucking East and West USA scouts, that's for sure, so we're look for that. We also need a way better Q scout, so hopefully there's some in the scouting pool. There's a USA guy right there who's in the A, so we're going to go ahead, and there's 2 USA guys that are in the A, so we're going to go ahead and sign both of those guys, and we'll get rid of the other guy. There we go. I do not see a Q guy this high up, which is upsetting. I was hoping I'd get like an AQ scout. Doesn't seem to be an option though, which is upsetting. Okay, well, no Q scout right now, so that's an issue. We are going to get 2 fresh USA scouts though, so I got to go back and fire the other 2. He's A- in the Q, so we'll keep him aboard. We'll fire this USA scout. And we'll fire this USA scout. And then we'll hire, we already have the 2 there. We'll hire the other WHL guy. I think I'll fire the Q guy, and then I'll pick up a European guy. Alright, so let's take a look at the free agency markets, see what we got in here. Anybody crazy in the overalls? Kaprizov, man, he never signs with anybody, eh? Kirill Kaprizov. Well, I might as well put Kirill Kaprizov on a contract. Why not? Is he? Make sure he's a UFA. Sure he is, yeah. Let's get him to a 3-year deal. We can't. Okay, we'll get him to a 1-year deal then. Fine, if that's what he wants, we'll give him that. But defense is what I want. So let's look and see what the best defensemen are available. Jan Ruda is the best defenseman available. That's bad. Our defense is going to be terrible then. Jan Ruda is my best option, you know? Nothing really good in the defense. I'm going to take Xavier Ouellet, I guess. He's still relatively young. Got a bit of upside. I'll give him a 2-year deal at 1.752. Whatever the fuck that was. I said the numbers wrong. Jan Ruda is 28. Alex Petrovic is 27. Try to get Alex Petrovic here. I don't want him for a 3-year deal though. I'll give him a 1-year deal and I'll give him like $3 million. Lucas Spiza, Patrick Nemeth. Go with Patrick Nemeth. I'll give him a 1-year deal at like 2.9 or something. We'll sign Belleville, or Believ, or however the fuck you pronounce his name, Bellio. I always mess his name up. Give him a 1-year deal as well at $2 million. Just a little bit more depth on the back end. Okay, let's look at wingers then. So probably the left winger would be a better bet. We do have Skinner. That could work. Michael Furland's got a bit of crash and bang to the team if need be. No one's interested in him. Jeff Skinner. I really don't want Jeff Skinner, honestly. Michael Thurland's 27. Michael Furland, a 2-year deal at 3.375 for 4 flying rolls. $2 million, fine by me. Okay, why not? Sign him, you know, a little bit backup rolls. Cam Talbot's an 81 overall. A 3rd string goalie, why not? 1-year deal. Not a 2-way deal, 1-way deal, 1 year. We'll give him $2 million as well. Just some depth pieces, you know. Okay, good. There's 1 scout. There's 2 scouts. There's the goalie. There's another scout. And the last scout. Okay, so we got all our scouts. Petrovic accepted. Alright, there's some D. Ferdinand accepted. Ouellet accepted. Ouellet accepted. Nemeth accepted. Talbot accepted. Kaprizov rejected. He's going to play with Vince. Lucic accepted. Alright, not bad. I think that will solidify our team pretty much. So we're going to send the next season. The preseason's complete. Would you like to sign your pro and amateur scouts? I would love to do that. So keep this WHL guy up here. The other WHL guy I'm gonna send to the queue. Or to the queue for you. There we go. So we got the WHL guy here. We got USA West East up here. Okay. OHL guy here. SHL. 2 extra ligas. Okay, so I could probably change one of those. OHL. So I got 2 OHL scouts. QMJHL scout. Dell. La Liga. SHL. What am I missing? Extra liga. Where else could this guy scout? eBell, I guess, or NLA. NLA is probably the better bet because I don't have one in the NLA, I don't think. Do I have a guy in Russia? I do, okay. Yeah, so we'll send him to the NLA. Change region. I believe it's Europe, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Got 12 fours there. We got 13 fours in the eBell. 2 defensemen. Put him in the NLA for now. So we got Pedersen, Strome, Donato, and Bjorkstrom. Okay, those are guys. We're gonna call up Lindbergh as well. Well, first I gotta bring someone down, but he's gonna be one of the guys we call up for the extra depth. Left wings, we got Kreider, Ferdinand, Corey, and Lucic. It's fine. Right wingers, we have Tuck, Puliarvi, Lewis, and Reeves. Should I call up Capo Caco? I think so. I'm gonna call up Capo Caco as well. And defensively, we have Pareko, Shea, Manson, Miller, Petrovic, Nemeth, Ryan, and we'll send down Ouellette and Beaulieu when they might get picked up, but if they do. I really don't care. Seattle and China, both grab them. That's fine. I don't need them, quite honestly. They were just depth pieces that I signed. It's no big deal. I got Eric Brandstrom coming up, so if someone gets injured, you could come up. Just got Hart and McElhenney as our goalies, and in the system we have Talbot. I'll call it Talbot, and I'll send down McElhenney. McElhenney gets picked up by Australia as well. For some reason it still says Seattle, but it's fine. Oscar Dance could be the third string goalie. I have faith in him. Alright, so let's edit our lines. Options, best lines for now. So we got Corey playing on the top line with Pedersen and Tuck. We got Kreider with Strome and Furlins. We got Lucic with Donato and Puliarvi. And we got Lewis with Borgstrom and Reeves. Does that mean Capo Caco is not playing? That's exactly what that means. So if he's not playing, then he's better off in the AHL, obviously. Shea and Pareko, Manson and Miller, Nemeth and Petrovic. And then defensively, and goaltending, we have Hart and Talbot. It's like real life. So I guess we'll send down Capo Caco. Let me do that real quick before I forget. All right, so let's get a month into this and see how everything goes for us this year. All right, so awful start. 3-10. Got kicked to the curb a couple times in these games. Elias Pettersson putting up points though. Somehow we're better than the Finland Flash. I saw that briefly. Elias Pettersson with 11 points in 13 games. Donato with 10 points in 13 games. Corey with 9 points in 13 games. Puliarvi with 6 goals in 13 games. Alex Tuck with 6 points. Strome with 6 points. Our defense, -10 for Brady Shea. Yeesh. So apparently our top line can't stop anything, but they can score. Maybe a little bit too much grit on this team. The grit 60 is too high. Let's check out the goaltending numbers. I can't imagine them being any good. Where the fuck is Cam Talbot? Has he not played a single game? I guess not. Weird. 3-9-1 for Carter Hart. .879 and 3.171 goals against average. What's his overall right now? 87. You're an 87. You're letting that much in. It's a little worrying. Just a bit. Cam Talbot yet to play a game. It's like they don't realize he's a goalie. I'll go ahead and check the standings. Don't know why I left that screen. See who's having breakout years so far. Western Conference, or the World Conference, we have the Czech Republic Police, the France Pioneers, and then the Spain Toros leading the way. In the bottom, I imagine we're down there yet with the Finland Flash, Iceland and Russia at the bottom with just a terrible first month. The North America Conference, Newfoundland Whalers killing it, Wisconsin Bucks, and the Alberta Oil Kings. At the bottom of the North American Conference, we got the Saskatchewan Stallions, California Spartans, and the Alabama Stampede. All right, much better month. We got 10 wins under our belt now, 16 losses. I don't think he's playing. Dylan Strome has taken over the point lead, so that's interesting. So we're going to take a look at that real quick. Dylan Strome, 86 overall, Dylan Strome, too. Taking over the point lead with 20 points. Elias Pettersson with 15. Brady Shea with 15. Corey Rice with 14. Alex Tuck with 12. Ryan Donato with 12. Chris Kreider with 12. Pilarvi with 10. Bjorkström with 10. Let's check out the goaltending, see how Talbot is doing. He actually played. He played 4 games, thank God. Carter Hart is bounced up to at least over 900, so that's nice. And he's letting in just a bit less than 3 goals a game now, so that's pretty helpful. Let's check out the AHL team. Oscar Denks is having a pretty good season. 920, 2.07 goals against average. Can't complain there. Eetu Larkinen also having a pretty decent season as well. Let's check out the skaters, how they're doing. Tom Kuhnackel 16 points, Denisenko with 13, Branstrom with 13, that's what I like to see. Zach Moffat with 12, Zykov with 11, Capo Caca with 11 points as well in 22 games, good for him. Still 78 overall. How's Zach Moffat doing? He's 74, but he's putting up points. Hopefully he can grow a bit for us. He was the guy in the last World of Hockey that was relatively low player. He's like a 78 to like a 81, and then like halfway through his career, like he became like 28 years old or something. He became like an 88 out of nowhere. It was pretty crazy. So who knows what will happen with him? Let's go ahead and check the overalls here. Let's hit up the World Conference. France Pioneers leading the way. Germany Adler, and the London Dragons. Top 3 in the World Conference. Russia, Japan, and Switzerland. So we got out of the bottom there. We're still got a lot of work to get up. We only have 20 points, and there's a big gap between us. 4 points. Still a pretty big gap. 2 wins, essentially. A big battle, anyways, to say. So North American Conference, we got BC Lumberjacks, Newfoundland Whalers, and Wisconsin Bucks. At the bottom, we have the California Spartans, Alabama Stampede, and Saskatchewan Stallions. For some reason, their name doesn't pop up. I don't know why, but it's a thing. I'm going to check the NHL player stats. Like overall, I want to see who's leading the league right now early in the season after 2 months in. So Connor McDavid with 37 points, Tyler Seguin with 34, Mitch Marner with 34, Brad Marchand with 33, and Ilya Kovalchuk with 32. That'd be the top 5 right there. That's interesting. And then there's Henry Eckert, of course, the young guy, the 99 overall kid with 30 points. Okay, 16-24. Can't get that winning record. I'm hoping that it comes eventually, but Dylan Strome's still leading our team in points with 31 and 40 games played. It'd be nice if it was Elias Pettersson, but he keeps getting injured, man. He's only played 38 games. Corey Rice coming up on that month right there. He's got 25 points now, 81 overall, 15 goals, 10 assists. Pettersson with 23, Brady Shea with 20, Chris Kreider with 19, Alex Tuck with 18. Check out the goalie stats. Carter Hart's getting a bit better this month as well, so he's getting better as each month goes on, so that's what I like to see. Check out the AHL stats. Dan's still having a good season as well in the AHL. It's good for him. Ellie leading the team with Zykov and Kuhnackel. Capo Caca with 20 points. That's what I like to see. He's coming up strong. Let's check out the full NHL. See who's leading. It's Connor McDavid before, is it still? It is. Connor McDavid, Sagan, and Eckert. Eckert coming up, Mr. 99 overall. Was Zadina and Hall. Zadina, really, that's interesting. World Conference, we got the Germany Adler, London Dragons, France Pioneers at the top 3. And at the bottom of the league, we have Russia, Switzerland, and Iceland. So we fell down a spot. We are currently 4 points out still or more than 4 points out. Fucking 8, 10 10 points out. No, 8 points out. Yeah, 8 points out of 8th. So, all right. So third time's the charm. Hopefully, the stream has crashed twice and hasn't saved past those points, so it's been really annoying. So there's a bit difference here. I believe Tom Kuhnackel is playing on the roster, and we didn't sign Cam Talbot, just so you know, people in YouTube. So right now we're 22, 23, and 5. We're going to look at how things are going. This time we win the cup, yeah, hopefully. So let's look at the players' production real quick. Looks like Elias Pettersson is leading our team in points, as he should be. 45 points in 50 games. Alex Tuck with 34 points in 50 games. Brady Shea with 34 points in 50 games. Dylan Strome with 29 in 50. And Ryan Donato with 27 in 50. So that's pretty good. Corey Rice, 31 games played, 21 points. Not too bad. Check out the goalie stats. Carter Hart playing well. And Curtis McElhinney playing pretty damn good as well for a backup. Even though he's only played 8 games. He's played pretty good numbers up. Yes, Curtis McElhinney is our backup now, not Cam Talbot. Sorry, I forgot to sign him. But let's go ahead and check out the entire league. This will be the last time we check this before the end of the season. So Nikita Kucherov is leading in points with 67, followed by McDavid with 60, Eichel with 59, Sagan with 58, Phil Kessel with 57. So that's how that's looking. We'll see how we're doing in the finals here. You may or may not have eaten 6 donuts since you've been home. That's impressive. In the World Conference, we got the Czech Republic Police, the Egypt Destroyers, Russia Kamash as the top 3 teams. At the bottom, we have the season that never saves, yes. So this one goes Australia, Wildlings, Japan, Sweden, however you say it. And then we are, how many points out? 10 points out of the playoffs. So it's probably going to be a sell job unless something miraculous happens in the next month or so. Next couple of games anyways. We'll see where we're at. And I'll take that. Alright, here we are at the trade deadline. We're 26, 32, and 6, so we're just going to sell. That's the idea. So let's go ahead and get rid of everyone that has a 1-year contract. Kreider, Petrick, second and a third, or third and a second for Dobson and Yolovi. We'll see if that's enough. I don't think it will be, but yeah, we'll have to give him something else. We'll try that other third, the Beijing third. See if that's enough to sweeten the deal. It is perfect. Shish is good, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's try for the first next year. There we go. Okay, so we got an extra first for next year. That works. And we'll throw in a 5th from this year. Why not? There we go. Oh, that's a 7-year deal. That's not what I want. Trade Elias, make things interesting. No, thank you. That's not happening. Alright, Zach Cassian, welcome aboard. And I guess we'll sign a defenseman as well. Just be on the safe side. Not a goalie. I want a defenseman. Carl Alsner. And Mark Stahl. Just like we did last time. Autofix rosters, aka put NHL top 6 to your first line, yeah, apparently. There we go. So these are the lines we're going to be rolling with for the rest of the season. Defensively, I'll set up. Alright, so we didn't make the playoffs. Shocker, I know, after selling everyone away. But Elias Pettersson finished with 66 points, so good for him. That's pretty good. 66 points overall. Alex Tuck with 52, Donato with 49, Strome 47, Corey Rice finished with 43, had 30 goals, so that's a good rookie season for him. Big 30 goals. And see how our goalies finish the season. Carter Hart with a 909 to .79. Hopefully we get some better D from him next season. Hopefully some of our young guys actually bounce up, you know. Let's go ahead and check out the AHL numbers. Oscar Dance had himself a hell of a season. Good for him. He might take over a backup role. Peter Solaric led the team in points at 49. Zach Moffat with 45. Denisenko with 44. Capo Caca with 39 in his rookie year. It's not bad. Eric Branson with 39 as well. Pretty good. Oli Ovi with 37. Chad Kingsley with 31. Fucking good on, Chad. Good on. Go ahead and check the playoff tree. Well, first I got to switch back to NHL. Or WOH, I should say. And let's check exactly who made it. The king is rising indeed. The World Conference: Germany Adler, London Dragons, China Yonshi, I should say, Egypt Destroyers, Czech Republic Police, Sweden Viking Guard, Russia Kamachka, and the France Pioneers are going to the Cup. We finished second to last in the division with 66 points. In the Eastern, or the North American Conference, Wisconsin Bucks, Baltimore Beasts, Newfoundland Whalers, Alabama Stampede, Utah Royals, British Columbia, Lumberjacks, Quebec Huskies, and Cincinnati Gorillas trying to two-peat, see if they can do that. And at the bottom here was North Dakota Bulldogs, so they were the worst team in the league, the Bulldogs. So we could possibly get a third-round pick, or 3 overall pick. So let's check out the playoff tree here. We got Sweden versus Russia, Czech Republic versus Egypt, London versus China, and Germany versus France. We all seen how that one's paid out before. Utah versus BC, Wisconsin versus Cincinnati, Newfoundland versus the Alabama Stampede, and the Baltimore Beast versus Quebec Huskies. So who's your money on? We're about to find out who's going to win this bitch. Where the fuck are we? We're second. Okay, I got a little nervous for a second. I didn't see us there. So we got the second round pick. Our second overall pick. I don't know why I keep saying second round. That's pretty damn good. I think I might take Lucas Raymond with that. I think that would be the best bet. Take a look at the retired players. Marian Gaborik retiring with over 1,000 games played, 815 points. Chris Kunitz retiring. Derek Roy, Lee Stepniak, Jason Chimera, Matt Molson, Ron Hainsey, Dennis Seidenberg, Andy Green, David Clarkson, Johnny Aduya, Jason Garrison, Carlo Koliakovo, Chris Thorburn, Cody McLeod, Derek McKenzie, Drew Miller, Matt Hunwick, Matt Hendricks, Kevin Porter, and then we get into the guys that don't really matter. Goalies, Peter Budaj and Jonas Gustafsson. So the BC Lumberjacks are your World Cup champions for Season 2 of Series 2, beating the Egyptian Destroyers 4-2. So we'll take a look how things went down on the world side before we go over to the North American side to see how everything panned out. So the Sweden Viking Guard won in a 7-game series against Russia. Egypt Destroyers swept the Czech Republic 4-0. London won in 5 games against China, and Germany won in 5 games against France. Egypt then made quick work of Sweden in 5 games. Big 7-game series between England and Germany led to the English prevailing. And then we had Egypt absolutely dismantle London in a 4-game sweep. And over on the North American side, 5-game series for BC over Utah, and a 5-game series for Milwaukee over Cincinnati. So there goes the defending champs. Alabama in a 7-game series win over the Whalers, and in a 7-game series, Baltimore wins over Quebec. Another 7-game series, Alabama beats Baltimore. Quick 5-game series again for BC as they beat the Bucks. And then a 6-game series for BC as they beat Alabama. And then, of course, another 6-game series where they beat Egypt. So good on BC winning the second World Cup. Both times so far it's gone to the North American side. Let's see. We'll start with the AHL. See if anybody won anything in the AHL. Gianni winning the Les Cunningham Award to the most valuable player. And the Willie Marshall Award. Anything else? Doesn't look like it, eh? No. Alright, so back to the NHL. Player awards. Nikita Kucherov winning the Art Ross and the Hearts. Brent Burns winning the James Norris. Nikita Kucherov winning the Lady Byng. Henry Ecker winning the Calder. No surprises there. Colin Smythe goes to Ben Bishop. Vezina goes to John Gibson and the William N. Jennings as well. Jay Bowmeister with the Bill Masterson. Frank J. Selke going to Ecker. Get used to that. You're going to see that a lot. Mr. 99 overall. Ted Lindsay to Kucherov. And Tarasenko wins the Maurice Richard. Let's go ahead and see everyone's top 3 players. Austin Matthews, Panarin, and Shen picking up the top points for Alabama. You think they'd have a better lineup. They got Besser, Panarin, and Matthews probably as their top line. They're only putting up 60 points. It's pretty sad. Alberta Oil Kings, Tavares, Hall, and Teravainen putting up the numbers, especially Tavares and Hall, 83 and 80 apiece. Tarasenko with 86. Big fall off to Middlestat and Johnson right after him, though. China, Urbido, Svechnikov, and Trocheck all getting over 60 points. Sagan with 94, and the huge fall off to Eberle with 77, then Adam Rice with 75. Winning the Cup, I see Mr. Rice. O'Reilly with 82, Pasternak with 71, and Kyle O'Connor with 66 for California. Cincinnati Gorillas, Aho, Vrana, and Ekman Larson. Aho definitely leading his team there. Czech Republic Police. McDavid leading his team with 85. Domi and Kopitar underneath him. Finland Flash. Eric Carlson with 60. Braden Point with 56. And Eli Tolvanen with 52. France Pioneers. DeBrusque with 56. Yeesh. Mammoth with 51. And Morgan Riley with 51. Yeesh. Bad year for the France Pioneers point was. Phil Kessel, McKinnon, and Ecker. Ecker with 73 points in his first year, 56 assists, Jesus, for the Germany Adler. Halifax Mariners, Mitch Marner with 69, Dubois with 62, and Reinhardt with 55. Sidney Crosby, Roulier, and Radulov, expect these two to tear it up as the years go by for the Hamilton Tigers. Houston Outlaws, Ovechkin with 82 points, point per game basis. Seth Jones with 64, and Schmaltz with 54. A lot of point totals here. Pedersen, Tuck, and Donato leading for us. Italy had Stamkos, Giroux, and Raquel. Japan had Scheifele, Stone, and Hornquist. You think they'd be doing a bit better. London Dragons had Brent Burns with 80 points. Jeez. Barkov with 69, and James Van Riemsdyk with 65. Louisville Lions had Gaudreau, Couturier, and Skinner. Brandon Saad, Heischer, and Getzlav barely over 50 points apiece for Madrid. Egypt had Rantanen, Backstrom, and Gallagher. That's a pretty good top line. Newfoundland had Marchand, Pavelski, and Keller. That's another pretty good top line as well. Marchand with 79 points. Patrick Laine, Bergeron, and Subban, and then Oliver Wahlstrom making his presence felt as well for North Dakota. I'm surprised how bad they did. They were the worst team with that kind of star power. Barzell, Malkin, and Arvidsson for Quebec. Russia had Eichel, Forsberg, and Taves. Saskatchewan with Kachuk, Landeskog, and Shabbat. Sweden Vikingar, Galchenyuk, Lindholm, and Stahl. That's bad. That's real bad. Switching the goals to Ehlers, Monahan, and Kuznetsov. No one really putting up crazy numbers. Draisaitl, Nylander, and Gord. Utah, there we go. 104 points for Kucherov, Couturier with 83, and Nyko with 70. Those guys definitely put up some numbers. King with 74, Parise with 63, and Yossi with 48 for Wisconsin. Let's check out the entire league. Let's see the goal scorers, top 5 goal scorers. Were Tarasenko with 49. No one broke the 50 yet. Tyler Seguin with 48, and Adam Rice with 47 each. Phil Kessel with 46, and McDavid with 45. So having two top guys in the goal scoring, that's probably what led you to the cup. Assists, 64 for Couturier, 63 for Ryan O'Reilly, 62 for Kucherov, 57 for Jones, and 56 for Teravainen. And then points-wise, I'm pretty sure Kucherov ran away with 10 points more than Sagan. So that's pretty impressive. Let's check out the goalies real quick. Johnny Gibson, best goalie by far in the league. You can see right there, plain as day. Let's go ahead and check everyone's stats that I have created in the World of Hockey here. 59 games played, 31 goals, 12 assists. A bit of an injury-riddled season for Mr. Rice. Chad Kingsley playing in the AHL at 76 games played, 11 goals, 21 assists. Finished with a 69 overall, because of course he did. Adam Rice, as we all know, had a hell of a year. 81 games played, 47 goals, 28 assists, plus 13, and was a Stanley Cup champion, or a World of Hockey champion. Myself, I had 81 games played, 7 goals, 10 assists, plus 4. I'll take it. 24 minutes of ice time. Jason Roulier, 78 games played, 84 overall, 37 goals, 37 assists, plus 10. My dad, 83 overall, 65 games played, 9 goals, 9 assists, plus 1. My brother, 79 overall, 82 games played, 15 goals, 15 assists, not too shabby. Make sure he played in the NHL, he did. T-Lone, 78 games played, 4 goals, 5 assists, minus 8 for California, playing in the NHL. Callum, 77 overall, 67 games played, 21 goals, 30 assists, minus 2 in the AHL, 1 game played in the NHL this year. Did I learn to put a shirt on my dad, though? No. Played shirtless. Alex Thompson, 15 goals, 36 assists in the AHL, I imagine. Yes. Michael Lozado, 81 overall, 20 goals, 12 assists. Not too bad, plus 6. Playing for Sweden. Timmy Reed, 80 overall, 14 goals, 16 assists, minus 7 in the NHL. Vince, 79 overall, 81 games, 14 goals, 10 assists, minus 4. I believe that was in the NHL. Let me just make a quick little peek. It was. Alabama Stampede, 78 overall, Thomas Blick, 17 goals, 13 assists, minus 15 in the NHL. Cam with 77 overall, 76 games played, 27 goals, 34 assists. I imagine in the AHL, yep. John Harlequin, all of 27 goals, 37 assists, pretty damn good. Not a bad season for him. Phil Leger, 24 goals, 28 assists, 76 games played in the AHL. Gianni, as we all know, had a good AHL year, 38 goals, 29 assists. Zach Moffat's 20 goals, 26 assists, 75 overall. Hopefully he starts to grow a bit. Joel, 14 goals, 1 assist in the AHL. Marcus Lee, 30 goals, 30 assists. The guy puts up numbers like crazy, man. And for our goalies, Drew Franklin with an 84 overall, 902, 301. Pretty good season for him. 930, 205 for Doc Campbell. What a flipping season for him in Australia. So that's going to do it for this edition of World of Hockey. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it saves, and I don't have to deal with this again. So until next time, Hero Call for life. Cheers. Sweet man.